Rejection charges. Thank you. Rejection.
Closing some apps. I'm trying to find my notes.
Hey, whoever you are. New charger because the old one ain't charging. The one I keep in my purse. It's they make them small anyway now, but I didn't want to buy one yet. But it's been on a charger since last night, and it doesn't seem to have registered much charge. So I just changed the plug this afternoon. Maybe it'll help us.
Well, I'm praying with you for you. It's a very difficult time. Also, where are these notes?
Where we going first, girl?
Good job. Okay. Let me speak up. Ain't nobody here, so we just talk to ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Girls at work. Nobody's dreaming. She's dreaming about herself. She sees herself and herself asks her, is she okay? And I'm like, you could have just looked in the mirror and did that. You didn't have to do all that. But whatever. I've never had a dream about myself.
Nor have I. I've been in the dream.
I mean, yeah.
But I haven't been talking.
I've never looked at myself in a dream and asked myself if I was okay. No, not once.
No.
She wakes up and she records her dream in a little talkie thing. Recorder, I guess.
Yeah. I used to have one by my bed.
I remember. Blue answers the door for his father on the other side of town. And his daddy said, why are you opening the door? And he said, well, because my mama said I could open the door if it was you. And he said, well, where's your mama? She in there sleep, honey. I understand.
Ooh, girl. I'd have been asleep too.
Okay, well, anyway.
That's what I say about it.
We heard you. She sleep because she depressed, so Ralph Angel sends her a quick little text message letting her know I got the baby. And they go on about their day. But before that, or after, during the text message, Blue asked his daddy why he smelled like stinky flowers. I thought it was weed, but it was cologne.
Yeah. I'm like, why you make the boy be?
Because they're all going through a difficult time. This is the time when you want to smoke. I'm surprised we ain't seen Nova smoking no weed.
Yeah, I mean, since she was the
Weed connoisseur.
the distributor.
And smoker. We saw her smoking all throughout season 1.
Yeah, she did. She lit up. Go a long way.
But,
I guess I'm going a long way.
it don't matter. We're going to wrap this up real swift.
Okay, then.
Let's see. Remy's in town. Y'all know if y'all watch season 1 with me, I don't do Remedy. I don't do Remy. I don't do her.
Nothing wrong with Dante Whitfield.
I didn't say Dante Whitfield. I said Remy.
You don't like the character Remy.
Now, I really don't see a lot for Dante Whitfield either. But it ain't got nothing to do with Remy. I don't like Remy. I've never liked Remy.
You don't feel Remy.
I don't like him. I don't. He gives me Cuba Gooding Jr. TVs. And I don't have time for it.
He don't like your uncle. He make me think of your uncle.
And who don't I like more than my uncle? It ain't too many more people in this world I don't like more than my uncle. R. Kelly maybe. I don't do Dante Whitfield, but that ain't who I'm talking about. I don't do Remy. That is who I'm talking about. He in town. He goes all over the Prize Pies and Diner. It's also a diner. And everybody's all, hey, it's Remy, look, it's Remy, woo, Remy. And I'm just like, girl.
Your voice went up there like Jimmy Dale. I was trying to see who you was thinking. Remy was a fixture.
Well, it was sharper when Jimmy Dale's voice isn't as sharp. It's the pitch, but the tone.
Okay, all right.
Jimmy Dale talks up here. He talks kind of in this little vein up here, right here. But when I was talking about Remy, it was a lot sharper. Anywho, everybody excited to see Remy. They sit in the booth. My mama said they need to disinfect the booth with blessed oil because Jimmy Dale said in that booth and it carries a spirit now.
Let let them spirits out. Open the door. Push out the devil.
And they have a conversation, and it's real light-skinned. Remy was giving just real light-skinned dramas. You know what
He was talking to Hollywood. Hollywood ain't light skinned.
Remy was giving light-skinned dramas.
I thought you were saying both of them. I was like,
No, the conversation was light-skinned, but the conversation was led by Remy.
Okay.
And he was saying that, you know, after my wife died, I never thought I'd find love again. And then I met Charlie, and then Charlie and I fizzled out, and I never thought I'd find love again. And I used to think about immature things like, do you love me? Do you want me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number? Like, he was giving all of these light-skinned anecdotes. It was like, girl, shut up. Nobody cares. He was talking about how he never thought he'd find love again after Charlie and after his wife, but then he found Nova. Girl,
Charlie and Nova are definitely day and night.
and Nova Nova don't love herself. She can't love you. You didn't find love. You might have fell in it, but you ain't find it.
God bless that little man.
Just bless him. Bless
Jesus.
him. It's just, I just can't stand him. The whole moment of Remy sitting there at the booth with Hollywood was just, feel bad for me. Feel bad for me because I dated, sisters, and feel bad for me.
I don't think he was doing that.
He was, and it was ignorant.
I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that.
It was awful. I hated it. I didn't feel it. Now, mind you, I may be sensitive. I may be being sensitive because I had to watch Queen Sugar literally the day after I had to watch Pose, and I'm still very disappointed and upset with Pose. Don't watch that review. Don't watch that review. I'm not playing with you. But yeah, Remy he wanted so much sympathy, and Hollywood gave it to him by saying, I always thought you and Nova were perfect together. It's like, Nova ain't perfect with nobody. She's not compatible with her own self. What do you mean? It was just an ignorant conversation that I didn't need to be a part of. And yet there I was, right in the middle of it. I just didn't see it for it. In the meantime, another light-skinned nigga that gets on my nerves, Davis, Skyped in, calling Charlie, talking about, Charlie, you've got to help me because the book your sister wrote is just destroying my life.
She put her finger up over the button. I saw her. She was almost there.
I don't know if they can hear you.
I'm talking pretty much like you were talking.
No, you're not. You're whispering.
Okay. She had her finger almost over the button to hang up on him when he said that.
You just wake up every morning saying, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get on her nerves. That's the first thing. The moment you wake up, before you put on your makeup, you say you gonna get on my nerves.
Forever and ever.
I wasn't at the chorus yet.
No, that's where I wanted to be.
Go ahead.
I'm singing in my head. Okay, go ahead. Uh-oh, I feel a vibration.
While combing your hair
Oops.
now.
I have a phone call.
Your mom.
My husband.
And wondering what dress to wear now. You say you're getting on my nerves. Hit it. You missed it. Anyway, Davis is giving, you've got to help me, your sister's book.
Now that's mom right there. Everybody gonna call now.
Take the call, girl.
Hello. We're just getting out. I was a little tired. I took a second. What time is it? 3:50. You don't want no barbecue from the barbecue stand? tray at where? Okay. Right. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I got you covered. Boy.
So Davis is whining. He's giving all of this a leftover whining that Remy didn't pick up. Davis picked it up, and it's giving, you've got to help me because my life is ruined because of the book. And I'm like, who ought to read this book? It just come out.
New York Times read it.
That really don't make that much of a difference.
Somebody reviewed it and they said, ooh, they done talked about Davis's behind in this book. That's what happened. That's what happened.
The point
And
remains.
then, nosy people will see what it is, what they say.
The point remains. Now, mind you, I worked at a bookstore. Okay. I worked at a bookstore, and I can tell you for certain that people don't buy books like that. There are people that come in and they buy books and, the new Bobby Brown book came out where he said he was sleeping with a ghost. I was at the bookstore when that book came out. A couple people came in and said that was, of interest to them. But people don't really buy books like that. They really don't. Maybe they get them on the Kindle. Now the phone getting hot.
Okay, here, do this.
What are you doing?
That's a return a phone call. Like that? Like that.
I literally am doing this review for you. I could have been did this review.
I could do the call on the screen.
Take the call. Take the call. Upset with you for some reason. All right, we're back. Back. And the two of y'all that were here are probably gone. But anyway, moving along. I've tried to say this several times. We're going to see if I can say it again. Davis is whining. Will you go? Not you.
Yeah, and he took so long just then.
Then it backed us up. Davis is whining about the book and blah, blah, blah. And he wants Charlie to help him. And instead of Charlie saying no, and instead of Charlie just being a logical person, Charlie says, meet me at the mill for lunch. And that was weird to me because he asked to take her to lunch and she was like, no, we can't be seen in public together. Meet me at the mill. And it's like, but y'all on Skype right now. You can't just tell him to Skype me back. That's so weird. We don't have to see each other face to face.
Some people still think you do.
Why?
I can't know, but they do.
We're divorced. We don't have to see each other.
They still think you do.
What are you doing?
Trying to make sure this is pointed in the right way, doing the right thing.
Anywho, Latin boyfriend and Charlie are having a conversation about how, I don't know, I was really gonna make up something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Every time I see Charlie on the screen, I just kind of zone out because she's not interesting anymore. She's not. I don't care. But I
Because
did.
she's trying to help people and she's not being messy. Is that why she? What is it?
You know me better than to think that I only watch TV for mess.
I didn't think you did. That's why I was really kind of shocked that you say that.
Charlie is not interesting. It has nothing to do with whether she's being messy or not. Because Nova's being messy, and I'm not interested in her storyline really.
Whose storyline is the interesting one?
Blue. I just want to see what Blue doing. Give me an hour of Blue. Call it Blues. I was gonna say Clues.
Yeah,
That's
that's where I
what
thought you were going.
Blue's Corner, like it advised Prize Pies and Diner. Give me an hour of Blue. Playing, watching TV. We ain't seen Kenya in a while. Where's Kenya?
He may have actually grown out of Kenya.
But they could have, all that running around they did trying to find Kenya, trying to keep up with Kenya and defending Kenya. They'd have bought Kenya some ice cream. because the little waiter at the restaurant was judging the baby because he had a doll, and Ralph Angel said, well, give my boy and his doll some ice cream.
Everybody.
All of that defending they did for Kenya. Now Kenya just missing.
Well, and he did mention in maybe episode or two back that he'll play with the doll.
I heard him tell Joao's mama that. But where is the doll? Where's the
She's
legendary
on vacation.
I don't care for that. I don't care for it.
Get a disclaimer.
Have her
It's a
just
good
miss it.
example. Yeah. See the cover.
I see it, yes. Dollar in the meantime, like I told y'all before, was going through. She crying. She done woke up now because she was asleep. She done woke up and she gets the book off her nightstand and throws it across the room. And I'm like, why would you sleep with that on your nightstand anyway?
Girl.
So I can creep over into your dreams. I
I
never
would have the ceremonious
burning.
the warning.
Burning. Anywho, we had the part of the book tour, and I guess it's the part of the book tour that's in town. I don't know where Nova will be at any given moment. I have no idea where she is or where she's going.
I think she was in New York this time.
Okay, so we have Nova at the book signing, and they talking about the book as you do, or not the book, the book tour, and they're talking about the book as you do, and the legendary Blacktress Cree Summer arises. Sis stood up in this just muted pink pantsuit, honey, with a gold bracelet, giving you just me in the future, me in approximately 25 years, because she's 25 years older than me.
Should I put you a pink pantsuit in the layaway?
I gotta get skinny first.
Well, she wasn't that skinny.
She's skinnier than me.
Well, let's go walking. You can wear them one or two.
As many times as I ask you to go walking, do not start this with me on this live video camera. Start that. Start that mess. Anywho, she stands up with her legendary voice that cannot be duplicated. And she asks, she says, you know, that the book was self-grandizing. She says that it was, what she say, haughty or lofty. It was lofty. And she said, where was the basis? What
you talking about?
Where'd you get the facts? Where's the data? As we say down here in the South, the data. Where the data at? And Nova is giving her, well, it's a memoir, and it doesn't have to have data. And, you know, these are my experiences, and I kind of agreed with Nova. I hated to do it. But,
Because she said her experiences. She said, yeah, these are the experiences.
She said it was her experiences. But my point is, I agreed with the fact that a memoir doesn't necessarily have to have data.
No, there's no research.
But anywho,
that is the research right there. That's it.
She was all, you know, they was going back and forth having a battle, and I turned to my mom and said, they gonna sleep together. Well, I said they probably gonna sleep together. And child, Nova goes knocking on Professor's door. Her name was Dr. Octavius. And I'm gonna call her Doc Ock because that was the name of Doc Ock in Spider-Man. So Doc Ock, you know, opens the door. She's still wearing this legendary pantsuit. She's got some students and they're having a discussion about the book, and Nova realizes that she's been baited. And I'm like, why you ain't realized that before you got over there?
It's not like you ain't know her already.
You know her. You know her. Anywho, hey to everybody in the chat, y'all. I'm reading my notes, so I'm not able to see what's going on over there. My mama driving, so she's not gonna pick up this phone. Look like I got some trolls, but whatever, girl. Whatever. You got my view count, you know, more than 2.
Hey, trolls. Have a wonderful day. Kill them with kindness.
I wasn't gonna kill them at all.
Hey, I be blocking this again.
I don't block trolls.
Over there.
What? It ain't doing nothing. Boosting my views, child. I ain't worried about no whatever.
I can't see that. can't drive. There's too many things.
Anywho, so she looked amazing. Cree Summer did. And like I was telling you, Nova realized that she's been baited, and she still stays and has a conversation with what you call it? What do you call it? The children.
Yeah, the study group or whatever it was.
Yeah. All of that. Hold on, let me get over here. There's a lot of activity going on. And anywho, they having a discussion, and this one little heifer named Jasmine is giving fever. All sorts of fever. And Cree Summer basically, Doc Ock basically is like, okay, y'all go home. Y'all go home. And basically they sleep together. And I'm just like, girl, in the words of Fantasia, I knew it. I couldn't hit that note, it's a little
I can't even help you with the note today.
You don't know the note.
Well, could I help you?
I didn't ask you to.
Does my original statement hold true?
Did me asking you
that I can't help you with the note?
But did I ask you to help?
No, I didn't. That ain't the question.
But the question.
Now you didn't ask the question of a question.
That was never a question because I never asked you to help me with the note.
I know. I said I couldn't. These are facts. Bam.
I didn't need unsolicited facts.
So?
Anyway, where was I, girl? I done got thrown off. My head is hurting and I don't feel well. Yeah, so anyway, they sleep together, girl, long story short. And I'm going to get them all out the way because I'm tired of dwelling on this. Nova says she going on, to all these other cities, this, that, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. And Doc Ock says, well, I just go with you. And Nova's like, you can't go with me. You got to teach your students. And Doc Ock said,
they grown.
That's fine.
Basically.
I can go with it. Ain't no thing.
I can Skype them, the gross.
And, I forgot to mention that Doc Ock was upset with Nova because you only wrote one line about me in your book. One line is worse than no mention at all, because it means you thought about talking about me, but then you decided not to. And it's like, girl, if you don't drive over to this restaurant, I'm tired of these detours.
I'm giving time. I'm going toward the restaurant.
I don't need time. Because I may or may not go in. May or may not. We don't know. What is carrying on? It's a bump.
It's a bump if you read
I know that you weren't looking at the sign.
I know the road.
Ooh, you on my nerves.
All right, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do then.
So, anyway, Blue.
I don't want to waste up my gas. No way. Blue what, baby?
Blue is on the playground playing with the young man, and the young man says, congratulations on winning the spelling bee. And Blue's like, oh, thank you. I studied. And he says, my dad helped me study. And the little boy said, my mama said you ain't got no daddy. And I done said, well, where's your bald-headed daddy? But that's just me. But Blue is like, no, I do have a daddy. I have one. You see him drop me off at school all the time. What you talking about? And the boy said, well, my mama was on the phone with my auntie, and they said you ain't got no daddy, blah, blah, blah. And Blue took that and internalized it for like 2 days. It was just so strange to me because I'd have went home immediately and said, excuse me, Marcus down at the school has said that Ralph Angel ain't my dad. Who is my dad?
What that mean?
Is he is or is he ain't my daddy? Is he is or is he ain't? But no, Blue just came home and was crying and carrying up on it. I was just like, Blue, you gonna have to ask some questions and get some understanding. You can't just be in here crying.
Go this way,
whatever, girl. In the meantime, Davis pops over to Charlie's. And basically Charlie's like, girl, I can't help you. You just have to own up to what you did. And again, she could have told him that on Skype. Again, she could have. But he's a kiss, and she like, wait a minute, that ain't what this
Wait,
is.
what?
And I'm like, well, how was he supposed to know? Because you could have just told him everything needed to be said on Skype. Not saying that she sent mixed signals, but he's stupid.
He tried it.
He's dumb, and you know he's dumb.
Why you tried? Captain fell in the water.
Uh-huh.
Little dock thing.
Oh. I mean, the water's probably up over the dock as much water as we done had.
Yeah, that probably happened during the flood.
Anywho, in the meantime, girl, back at the clinic, ICE pops in and they arrest Ignacio and
His oldest son.
and his son and probably some other people too.
Right.
And
Call your mama. I'm gone.
yeah, we find out that Charlie has pissed off some people.
So pissed off.
And so now they're doing all of this carrying on. And at some point we see Charlie sit down with the councilwoman who don't want to be councilwoman no more. And she convinces Charlie to run for council, and I don't care. It feels like, you know how when a baby don't want to eat, and so you gotta trick them into eating by doing here's the plane. It feels like that's what they did on this show, except about politics. I didn't watch this show for politics, and now all of a sudden, I'm watching politics all the time.
Oh,
It's
now
crazy.
she's ready to run or something.
I don't
That's
want to
what
be
they
a
said.
part of that. I didn't come here for politics.
We have enough politics.
Anyway, Micah drunk, he got a tattoo. I don't care. He visited his friend down at the jail and saw that his friend had it. Girl, I cannot be looking at these homes.
Honey, they done built some new. This is an old neighborhood. They done
I
built
don't
some.
feel good. I'm trying to wrap this up.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. All this pointing, and I can't do that right now with you.
I done made a wrong turn, but I'm enjoying it.
Anyway, Michael went down to the jail. Mama!
Okay.
Michael went down to the jail and saw that his friend had a tattoo, and he immediately went and got that same tattoo because Micah is a follower. He does things that others do, and for some reason, he's regarded as a leader. It's ridiculous, and it makes no sense. Let's see. I forgot to mention that the councilwoman said that the highway is coming through, and she got to team up with St. Joseph or St. Nicholas. Say somebody, girl.
Yeah, the next
Parish
spot
over to try to get that highway moved over.
because it's bad for them and it's bad for St. Joe, but it's worse for them.
No, it's good for the
It's good for them.
Yeah.
It's bad for St. Joe.
And basically Charlie found out that Micah got a tattoo and was drinking, and she says, hey, cut that out. And then Ralph Angel and Dollar talked to Blue about, I'm still your daddy, even if I'm not biologically your daddy, and they explain what biological means.
Right? Not choose you. It's the sweetest thing.
Beautiful. That was the show. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't feel good. So,
Neither of us do. We're rolling on.
God bless y'all. And we'll see y'all in the next one.